Welcome to Wednesday night Beard Advice Live. This episode will live forever on the life of YouTube as long as YouTube is still alive. My name is Dancy Bearded. This is the Mayor. Mayor, how you doing?
Doing really well. Back to school this week. A little bit. My eyes are a little bit worn out. My head's a little fuzzy, but I knew where I was going to be Wednesday at 9, and I am thrilled to be here again.
Yes, I will probably talk about that. Sorry, guys, getting some settings I'll say here. I'll probably talk about that some tonight. The first week of actually in school with students is exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting. And this year especially, because we came off of a COVID year where they didn't really do school. It wasn't real school.
Right.
And in each class, I have at least 4 to 5 new kids that don't know how to use any of our tech that we've tried to use today. And we'll get into this, but we want to start this show off, guys. In this show, every Wednesday, we have guys send in pictures of their beards. They let us know their problems. They let us know their goals, and we help them with styling, with trimming. And we, the mayor, myself, the community, ladies, gentlemen, everybody gets involved. We get short beard perspective, long beard perspectives, and we really come together and then hopefully allow the people to make the best choices possible for their beard journey. But along with that, we have some traditions that we do.
We do 2 things. beardadvicelive@gmail.com is how you get in touch with us. If we just sparked your interest and you are fired up and ready to go, it won't be tonight. Just we should say that we're kind of doing something else right now. So that's the thing with that. But we also we eat beef jerky.
We eat beef jerky.
We're doing a little mingy tonight.
And this is, I'm torn between Cajun and hot as my favorite, but with Mountain Dew, I think Cajun might be the best.
And if I'm being honest, I shy away from the hot because I think though that 4 episodes when I cough, or maybe 5 when I cough through 20 minutes of the show, that was the hot mingy. It got me.
Yes,
and so
I do
I just
remember that
have
one.
Some patience and I'll get back to it, but
absolutely
not yet.
Absolutely, and we also drink Mountain Dew. Today is an OG day. Is this from school?
No, actually, this is one of your students, not my son, who I took home, ran in and grabbed it from Speedway.
Perfect. So that's what we do on this show here. And other than that, we hang out, we discuss life, we answer questions, and oftentimes, like the last 8 episodes in a row, we do giveaways. And tonight, we do have some giveaways and some announcements. Giveaways are going to be $25 Beard Octane gift cards. To enter the giveaways, please click the link that's in the chat or the description. And from there, you are going to sign up with your name, your email address, and you're going to be entered into all the giveaways all night long as you are here. You got to be live to claim it. And hopefully you guys see down at the bottom scrolling, LCW is back in stock on Beard Octane's website. Go. If you don't know what LCW is, it is their daily gentle beard wash. Some of the most lathering, best wash in the entire game. People will tell you in the chat how fantastic it is. Dancy10 is your discount there, unless you're in the Facebook group.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're in the Facebook group, because Beard Octane is the back-to-back sponsor of Command's Corner Facebook group, where we have a special extra discount code. Spoiler, if you're in the group, you don't even have to go check. It's the same one as last month. Mm-hmm. So if you are not in the group, how do they find the group, Mayor, to get this special code and to stock up on LCW?
Well, I know we're talking about saving you money, but the group is so much more than that too. There's a lot of ways, but it's called Command's Corner. It is a group on Facebook. We hold ourselves, I think, to a little higher standard than some of the other things you typically would associate with Facebook as far as toxicity. We're a very positive group, very, very proud of that. 6,000 people strong and growing. And we also have a sponsor each month, and they give us the sweet little hookup with discounts, special exclusive products. In fact, if you are a member of the group right now and use that exclusive code, which we're not going to say, they still have just a few of the DNC 21s, the Ginger Jamborees exclusives, and they will give those to only the people who use that group code because they know that's the only place it is right now.
Yes. So hop over there to get that bonus code. If you don't want to join Facebook, if you're completely against Facebook, DanC10 will work as well as the normal code. So guys, hop on that. Thank you, Joe, for getting that back in stock. There was a lot of COVID delays with the materials, the ingredients, all that stuff. So it is here. He has a good amount in stock right now and even more on the way, a lot more, like 300 gallons more on the way. And yes, Mr. Beardlaws, we were waiting for the comments to flood in. I do not have a hat on. I did not plan this. It is not normal for me, but I sat down setting up the live stream, getting the lighting, everything, and I was like, okay, Dan, okay, I see you. I see you over there, Mr. Haircut. So I decided to rock it and kind of blow everybody's mind to, to just show what we got going for the No Hat Club today. So yes, I will be rocking no hat as we dive into this jerky and Mountain Dew. And we're going to get right into it, into the show here, because we're hoping to get to bed a decent time. Like I said, this week absolutely knocks you out as a teacher. You have to set the tone for your class, the discipline, the learning environment, and then you also have to get students ready for using Google Classroom, Jupyter Grades, our online textbook, Google Slides, all these things. It's just in a pre-test, and it's a flurry of a week. And the hardest days are those days when you're building character, when you are setting the tone, because you got to be on 100, right? When you give an assignment, you can kind of lay back a little bit, but it's every year. It's no different. You get through it. It's awesome. I actually enjoy those conversations, interactions, but it just absolutely beats you up, as well as your kids being back to school for the first time, your spouse having to deal with everybody being back for the first time. It just kind of wears on you a bit. So, and Doug's right. Doug's also a fantastic teacher. He says the hardest week of the school year. I forget that every year, but it is true.
Yeah, it's always hard to get back that week before when we have those meetings, but it truly is. And especially this year, I'm not alone, I imagine, in the building and just like constantly throughout the day wondering, how are these kids in this room so long? Because we were abbreviating our schedule for quite a while.
Yeah.
And it really seemed like that was getting to be the normal. Well,
right.
It turns out there's plenty more hours in the day, and we're gonna use them.
Real quickly, guys, I would like to show you something. Sam C wanted me, and she never asked me to do this, but wanted me to show you guys a new thing that is in her Beauty and the Beard MI shop. I'll put a link in the chat right now. But this is her merch shop. One thing that she has, Jared, I've never tried their conditioner. I didn't actually know Broke. I have not tried their conditioner. Sorry, Jared. Here's a link to her shop here. But one thing that she added that is pretty cool. Now I think I have to bring up a new spot here, but she has now added this option. It was actually inspired by a subscriber that requested it. His name's Isaac Erickson, and it is on the sleeve. You can get added on this YouTube symbol and then DanC Bearded, and it's just $1 extra. So if you buy a t-shirt and you would like to have this added on the sleeve, obviously that's going to help the channel get the word out there, but obviously it costs Sam money and time to be able to do that. Just simply add this to your cart and she'll add it to your t-shirt. If you have 10 t-shirts and you want to add it, just add those to the t-shirts there. So they are ready to roll. I thought that was a really cool little feature add-on.
Man, that gold pops
on the black,
shiny, the sheen. Yeah. That stands out. They're all awesome, but that's pretty darn cool.
They are absolutely. And again, guys, the LCW is back in stock. You want to make sure that you 100% hop on that. That is not something that you want to wait for. I got my run. There we go. Had a couple different things going on. So we're going to get into this show. I'm going to put the link to the giveaways in the chat once again. If you cannot find it, it's always in the description, you guys. And welcome, everybody. With this being a standalone show that lives forever, we just don't have the opportunity to say hello to everybody, but sincerely hello to everyone. I see Daniel and Weatherbeard, Jay Cruz. And again, man, congratulations on 1K. So cool. So fun to see the CU party there. She has kids, her store, and you. Yeah, she's got her hands full. There's no doubt about that. But it's all good stuff. And my name's Dan J. Cruz. Yes, no hat. Someone said my beard looks bigger without it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And okay, got this. Go through the chat. If you are here and you see your name, make sure you leave a comment so we know that you're here and we can address you and bring all the information. I had something else, but I completely forgot it. So
you did that shop. I don't know what else it would have been.
Yeah.
We talked about the LCW. Guys, I'm telling you, if you have used it or you're a fan, don't snooze, because I know that what they are putting out for sale right now, I don't know anywhere near the numbers, but I knew it's just a small piece compared to what they'll have in a couple weeks or a week or two. So if you're in desperate need of some LCW, the mayor is telling you this is the time. Just saying, especially since I put it out like 2 times early and people were getting mad at me because I was lying. I wasn't lying. I was just, I don't know. Sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
It's a great product.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's get rolling on the show here and we'll see what we got.
All right. So this is Aaron R. Aaron says, I just want your guys' opinion on my beard growth for my age at 22. And what should I do? What should I do with it? Keep it this length or see how long it can grow. My weak areas are my mustache and cheek lines. The cheek lines are filling in slowly.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Aaron R. Okay. So again, just to rehash, looked at the pictures there. He just wants to know, keep it this length or grow longer. What do you guys think? Should he continue to go and grow this beard out, or is this the style that he should keep it at and maintain? Mayor, what do you think? I want to start off with you here.
I think he wrote the term cheek lines 2 or 3 times in his paragraph, so I think that bothers him quite a bit. Here's what I would do. You have decent growth on the cheeks. It's not bad, and people wouldn't notice it until you mention cheek line like 3 times. So I would prescribe. No, I'm not a doctor, but I would say this is a situation where you might consider the maintenance and the weight. Keep it low. I wouldn't go much longer because it will start to stand out as a really low beard. I would keep it like that length, or even just edge it out as you wait for the cheek to fill in, the mustache to fill in.
Yeah, the chat is completely split right now. There are about as many guys that's saying keep growing as there are guys that are saying maintain and keep it where it's at right now.
One more thing that I would say is you're doing both if you're doing what I'm saying, because as we wait and we just keep it kind of at a certain length so it doesn't stand out as too much down here, eventually when that does thicken in, that's your moment, and that's when you let this go and you get that big beard. You're not giving up. You're just I don't know what, waiting for the cheeks a little bit.
Yeah. So and welcome Nathan. Nathan is actually an employee of Live Bearded, and he's also a stand-up comedian, hilarious dude, and veteran of our country as well. Thank you to any veterans and active military members out there. And he says at 22, give it time, the cheek lines will come in. I agree, especially with the second part, that the cheek lines are going to come in. You are very young, Aaron, just getting started. It's going to fill in. The key question is, do you continue to grow length while it's filling in, or do you maintain at that length right now and let the cheeks fill in and then grow out as it goes from there? I'm very, very torn. One thing we take pride in this show is not just saying keep growing, not just saying it looks great. We give favorable advice to what we feel, right? What we think here, and we genuinely want to help you. Aaron, if this was me, if I go back in a time machine, me at 22 years old, and that was my cheek line, that was my beard, I would maintain where it is at currently until my cheeks start filling in, which they will. This is a full beard. You would be described as a beardsman, right? If you were to rob a bank, don't do that. He's got a job interview. Don't do that. But if you were to rob a bank and you left robbing that bank and they needed to leave a description of the perp, they would say he's the guy with a buzzed haircut and a full beard. That means you're a beardo, right? You are a full beard. It's not like, oh, he's got to settle for a smaller beard. No, dude, you have a rockin' full beard. I would maintain it if it was me, though. Now, if you were to say, hey, I'm going to grow it out longer and rock what I got, I would love it. I would not judge you in the slightest. But if you were saying man to man, Dan, what do you think I should do? I would maintain this length for a year, see where we're at, and then kind of adjust from that point. But I think it looks really good. You have great lines. You've got a really good side profile, and those cheeks will fill in for a fact. And I did remember what I was going to say because we have not said it yet. If you guys don't mind, many of you have already, which is fantastic. Please hit a thumbs up on this chat. That would mean a lot to us. That really helps out, especially these videos that stay up and live on the interwebs. So if you're on your computer, just scroll down. It's super simple. I usually forget when I'm on my phone until somebody says something. And I'm not just saying that. That really is true. So if you're on your phone, hit the X on the live chat where you just see all the words going. Hit the thumbs up and then hit live chat in the middle to come back again. And that does help us out. So greatly appreciated there. So Aaron, I hope that helps. He says, thank you for the advice. You're welcome.
Our pleasure.
And good luck at your job interview. This is your job. Go take it, my man. You got this. All right, you got this. And then I saw somebody ask earlier, drop this for a second. I saw somebody ask earlier, what is SAE? That is just the big oil can from Beard Octane that they put the LCW in. You have the option of the big SAE, or you have the option of the smaller 8-ounce wash. Can't go wrong with either one. I like the SAE. It's literally in my shower right now. If you go look at my new remodeling shower picture, it's sitting in one of the niches there because I think it looks really cool and I really enjoy the pump top aspect of it.
Now, what I always think of SAE was a fraternity at my school, the Sigma Alpha Epsilon, right?
Okay.
Is it an acronym or is what? Or maybe you don't know. I'm not sure what it's.
I'm sure I do know it. I'm just blanking right now. So
put you on the spot. I'm so sorry.
It's just their bigger oil bottle, guys. For it looks like an oil. Would that be an oil can?
Yeah,
an oil can,
like a quart of like you would get.
Yeah, and a lot of people love it. Bushy says, "Love my SAE bottle." Yeah, absolutely. It's a fantastic product. I think it's really cool, and I guess you could say even on the side it looks good.
Oh yeah.
And is this a view you get to see often of yourself?
No, I don't see many views of myself in any way. And the older you get, the better that is. But yeah, it's nice when you catch an angle and it's a good thing. Usually it's like, ooh.
Okay. SAE is Society of Automotive Engineers. Looks like an oil bottle, so makes sense. Okay. Right. Okay. That does make sense. And again, guys, we do have this option here too. If you want to see us from the front, this jerky is so good.
It is
so good. It is, it's so good.
It's stupid good.
Oh, hey, look at the pew pew show on the mare. All right, somebody's saying you're bringing the
right.
The pew pews.
I'm not gonna move my arm if it looks good. I'm gonna leave it there the whole night.
Just once you get it in a spot, right. Or like when you get that muscle flexing on like your body. Yeah, there we go. We back, baby. We back. All right, awesome start, Aaron. And guys, we have a really nice wide range of beards today and advice today. So sit back, relax. Let's enjoy this show. And the mayor's got some jerky, so I'll kick it off here. We're teamwork. That teamwork makes the dream work. That's what my boys say.
I can do. I got it.
You got it? Okay, yeah. All right. I just want to make sure.
All right.
Didn't want to get you caught.
Right. So this is Sean, and Sean says, I wanted to seek advice on grooming tips for my beard. I'm very happy with the length and looking to keep up with general maintenance trims to allow the weaker areas to fill in. Despite watching many tutorials, I don't know where to put my trim line towards the back of my jaw. My beard is shorter in the back than in the front, and the confidence to define that line isn't there. He's like talking. He's speaking from a beardsman's heart. The confidence to define the line isn't there. Any advice would be greatly appreciated.
Okay. All right. So just general advice on
if we can. I don't know if we can draw them or what we would do as far as that goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Despite watching tutorials, I don't know where to put the trim line towards the back of my jaw. Okay. I'm guessing that side angle. All right. My beard is shorter in the back than the front. Okay. We'll take a look. Let's take a look, Sean. Awesome. Okay, so I definitely know what he's talking about here. Sean, I got you. Get a big piece of jerky, man.
We got this. Yeah.
Sean, love the darkness of the beard, man. Kind of with the haircut that you got going, the buzz, and then I don't even know what that style is called.
I would call it a floof, but that is not correct. I have one myself.
Okay. Yeah, just whatever that style is, looks great. Sean, this is a very, very simple trim, my man. You can do this very, very easily here. So you got your front. We're going to go with a little transparency trim. That's going to take some of the bottom, but also some of the side. So when you get this beard, it's going to be about, I would say, a ½ inch off where you're going to establish your line. So start your line right here, right? And just take that little bit. You can even see that little squint test. Mayor, what's the squint test?
Oh, the squint test is just something silly that I started doing on the show where I was trying to see if I were to tell you would usually be going first and I would be thinking about what am I going to say.
Yep.
So I squint and it really brings out when I look at a beard, if it has transparency, the transparency just appears and you just see like the heart of the beard. And it's an easy way to start yourself and where you're going to suggest the line gets drawn.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And you got that bottom right there. We're going to take that little bit off. And then, Sean, here is your line. It's about as simple as it gets right here, my man. That's going to be a real nice angle. It's a little bit drastic, but I think it fits your style. I think it fits your haircut. I think it fits what you got going on there. Keep styling the mustache to the side. Do not do anything to trim that right now. But your line right here, or... So
that's my scissor sound.
Sorry. I would personally use the Brio on this one because I think this is about as simple as it gets, my man. Just right there. And not only is your transparency going to be gone, you're going to have a very, very, very clean little side angle that you got going on.
Yeah, I think if it was me, your starting point is right at the lower that job right here. You could start at them like I want to say it's the mandible right there. You're drawing that line. Yes.
Awesome. And Chimp King, thank you so much for that super chat. My best bud, Ron. I also know Ron. I met Ron, a Michigander. Love it. Interviewed for his dream job today and rocked an awesome beard for it. Best of luck. Absolutely, man. I don't know if Ron's in here. He normally is, and so is his brother. But hopefully the Huffman brothers are in here. And Ron, can't wait to hear about it, man. Can't wait to know he's literally... With all this amazing positivity going around, he decided, you know what? My life is short. I want to pursue my dream job, and has completely shifted gears. Oh, yeah, he's in here. He's completely shifted gears and is taking a shot at an entirely new career, an entirely new path in life. And it is now he's trying to go for the education field.
Okay.
And I believe it's with special education students. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ron, but I know you got this, my man. I know you have it to be able to get taken care of. So
we need people in those positions. You know what I'm talking about?
You have no idea.
Desperation for helping wonderful kids and all that. So
yeah. You
makes me feel great.
No idea. Thank you, Uncle Beard. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Mary using those big words. He always is. His vocabulary is vast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Boom, baby. Giveaway. Right. So we are doing a $25 Beard Octane gift card giveaway. We actually said to Joe, Steve and I, we talked to each other. Steve was like, what do you think about giveaways tonight? And I literally was like, let's give Joe the week off. He does so much. I said, we don't want to give, I think burden is the exact word I said. I said, we don't want to be a burden on him. He always offers, but I said, let's say no. So we take something off his plate. And he was like, nah, skip that. We're doing some giveaways tonight.
So, we don't expect it, but we didn't fight it either.
Exactly. We never expect it. We never ask for it. But just to show you guys how amazing Joe is, when we tried to tell him we want to take some burden off his plate, we want to help him out, he said, no, we're giving back to the people. And we were like, okay, you got it. Let's give back to everybody. So, I thought I liked the Huffman guys. So Wildcats over Vikings. If you guys don't know what that is, my alma mater of middle school was the Whitehall Vikings, and they are fans of the Montague Wildcats. And our cities are separated by two sides of a pier. So there's the channel that goes out to Lake Michigan. On one side is Montague, one side is Whitehall. And we would, when I was in middle school, have water balloon fights across the pier. But some of the Montague kids decided to put paint in the water balloons and started launching paint at us.
Awful, but not as bad as urine or something.
Oh,
like
true,
that.
True. And Montague, you want to know, Montague's a good city when their claim to fame is the largest weather vane in the world. That's all they got going for. That's it.
Like a piece of metal.
A piece of metal. Largest weather vane in the world is their claim to fame.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and Whitehall had like athletes like Nate McLeod, who played right out of high school, went for the Pittsburgh Pirates. They had just some offensive linemen in the NFL. We had some big deals over there, but they have a weather vane. So.
You know what I always think of when you mention Whitehall, though, is that was the dodgiest apartment I ever lived in. Was Whitehall in Kalamazoo. Like the door.
The road?
No, it was called Whitehall Apartments.
Oh, okay. Jay, your mom would wait. My Whitehall? No, because you're not in Michigan. Let me know if it's my same Whitehall. That would be crazy. That would be nuts.
What if there's just one big Whitehall that we're all walking through in life?
It's not even 10 o'clock, man. It's not even 10 o'clock yet.
But it is, because we've been working hard this week.
LCW versus CBD, which is better and why? Brandon, it's completely personal preference.
Or do both.
Yeah.
You can get the CBD, the CBD line.
I think that's what he's asking about.
Okay,
Would
gotcha.
you rather go LCW regular or LCW CBD? So CBD is going to be an anti-inflammatory, right? If you want to look strictly at the health of the beard, CBD probably adds a little bit more on the health side. For the cleaning side, it's probably the exact same. CBD doesn't really have any properties of cleansing or clarifying, but it can, even topically, add a little bit of health to that beard. So it definitely wasn't your Whitehall. That's what I thought. Too funny. So yeah, good question. It's up to you. If CBD costs more, if you have the ability to do that, go ahead. If not, you're not going to have an issue. You're not going to notice with the regular CBD, with the regular LCW.
Me personally, I notice a bigger difference between oils
100%.
when I do CBD versus the washes and conditioners.
My biggest impact of CBD is the oil, more so than butter, more so than wash, more so than anything else. The oil that is getting to the skin, the follicle, right where the source is, that's where I see the biggest difference, where my beard feels softer.
Feels good.
Yeah, it's just a little bit more relaxed there.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to draw the winner of this $25 gift card giveaway. This will likely be sent to you. Joe, if you could comment in the chat just to verify. Yeah, actually, you won't even have to do anything, because it's just straight up a gift card. So it will be one of you whoever has this will win. And we have several coming all night long. So don't go anywhere, guys. The last slide is a giveaway. We got to thank you after that, of course. But other than that, we got them sprinkled throughout the show tonight. So huge shout out to Joe. Huge shout out to Eric. We know he's doing some work over there, and really, really appreciate that. So if you see your name on the screen, please simply just leave a comment. Say something like, hey, it's me. Woohoo, I won. And as long as we see you, you are the winner. We have Jason Klein. Jason Klein, are you here, my friend? If you are, then you won. Oh, awesome. Noah used his ice beard oil today. That's such a good one. I use that now as like my body lotion as well. Here working away, so just yell. Okay, got you, Joe. Got you, Joe. Thank you. Or Eric. Probably both of you. I apologize if I answered this already, but should I be using a conditioner with LCW? It is completely personal preference. Some days I do not, and I want to go oil right after the wash. And then other days I do follow up with a conditioner. I would tell you to develop a good rotation of switching it up. I would not just do one or the other.
Because you will feel the oil more if you do not use the conditioner. It just, to me, it just feels better. And I too stagger it.
Yeah.
And
there's pros and cons to both, right? The conditioner helps you detangle, helps you get softer, but the oil is going to penetrate more and be a little bit more nourishing without it. But if you have tangles and snags, there's a true give and take to both situations. That's why a rotation is the best bet you can get. And a huge congratulations to Jason, and huge shout out to our moderators out there. I've seen Jake. Jake, thank you for being in here. We notice every single time. Doug, you are the OG of all OGs. First 100 subscribers, most active, most dedicated moderator person on this channel. So Doug, shout out to you, my man. It does not get taken lightly from us. So thank you so much for all the help, guys. And if there's any other moderators in here, let us know, because I didn't see any yet, but sometimes they're just chilling in the background. Okay, so we got our first one. Jason, you don't need to do anything. That one is going to get emailed to you. Yippee skippy.
Yippee skippy.
Give it 24 hours or so.
Snipper.
Yeah. As you can see, my beard is now white gray. Any advice for grooming, beard health tips that are white hair specific? Uncle Beard, yeah, literally look up after this stream, search on YouTube, Dancy Bearded Gray Beard. I have 3 videos that are dedicated to gray beards. One is about a new scientific breakthrough. Another is from a valued member of our Facebook community, Jim, who has a gray beard and gives his personal advice and perspective. And then one is for me, based on the science of what you should do for a gray beard. Essentially, your gray hairs are missing the outer layer of protection on the hair, the protection layer that locks in all those hair fibers. So you need to get some products that are going to do a good job of sealing and coating as well as penetrating. That's why a good beard oil blend is so important. You can't just have one carrier because it can't do anything. There's no carrier that does it all out there. So please check those videos out afterwards. I'm expecting some comments for you. That's your homework, and report back later. All right, a couple questions here. When using beard soap, should you use conditioner? Once again, Nicholas, literally mix it up. I will sometimes go in with a very stripping pine tar soap, and I just want my beard to suck up all that oil, and I don't go. Most of the time, I do follow it with a conditioner, though. So just depends on what you want, and what you want. A little show off there. All right, cool. Thank you guys for all the questions. And if we miss any questions, guys, it is not on purpose. I promise. We are just trying our best to keep the flow and hopefully get out of here at a respectable time tonight.
First time I ever did the pine tar wash, I did not condition after, and I thought I had done something significantly wrong because it just felt so not conditioned,
Yeah.
But it was fine. It absorbed the oil and slowly kind of got back to it. But I typically will use a conditioner after that, after like a harsh wash.
Yeah, absolutely. I have Beard Octane Nitro in my hair right now. Works great. That's from Amber, Joey's wife. That is super cool that she has it in right now. And then I saw a message about Aaron. I didn't see his message, but somebody had said that fast recoveries. Aaron, I missed the message, but I hope all is well. I hope all is well, man. I don't know what's going on. For whatever reason, we just got a lot popping through and we weren't able to pick it up. Okay, here it goes. Family has the Rona. Okay, that's when somebody isn't doing well, you almost assume that nowadays, which is terrible. More than ever, people are recovering, getting better, figuring it out. So I hope you and the family are going to recover swiftly. I know you will. Nothing but positive thoughts your way. The mayor and I are eating some Cajun. Oh, wrong way. Got some Cajun jerky today,
and it is
some of our favorites.
Spot.
It is absolutely. Hey Jennifer, thanks for coming in. I hope you're doing better. No joke, Mountain Dew helps me when I have headaches. So that is a true statement. What beard conditioner would you recommend on a budget? Joshua, I would recommend Beard Octane. We have a huge 20% discount in our Facebook group, and it's quality. Beard conditioner is not something you want to mess with and go cheap on, right? It's like ketchup. You do not buy off-brand ketchup. You do not save that money. You buy the name brand ketchup. Same with beard conditioner, my friend, is simply, I would say, go Beard Octane. We have a 20% discount in the Facebook group. It's going to be worth it.
And just a quick note on the Facebook group. Sometimes I wonder if people hold off because they don't really see themselves participating or being active in something like that, so they don't want to join and just for the discounts. Well, we have moderators who they're very involved now, but they started out kind of just wanting to get a discount. We're okay with that, right?
Yep.
I personally believe that you will connect with somebody or have some great lesson to teach or learn something that's gonna get you more involved, but that's okay too if you're just there for the discounts and the education and knowledge.
Yes. And John, LCW is a beard wash. So that would be your beard wash. Bearded Hoosier review says I lost my dad to COVID last Wednesday. Oh my gosh, man. I am so sorry. I think that's David. My goodness, man. I am seriously so sorry about that. I cannot even imagine. Hope you and your family are doing okay, recovering. If you ever need anybody to talk to, my man, you can always reach out to me. All right. You can always reach out to me. And don't get sticker shock on LCW. Yes. LCW, one pump is all I need for this pretty large beard. So it will last you forever.
Is there a pump on the SAE bottles? Is that what that?
Yep.
Okay. Because I also really like the tall skinnies with the tip.
Sriracha top. Yep. Sriracha top. Matt says, would you use the same oil and butter a few days in a row or different each day? I do not use it more than 2 or 3 days in a row. I like to switch it up. Matt, I actually have a video on that. If you look up beard plateau effect, you're going to find a really interesting video that is backed with scientific studies. Beard plateau effect. If Doug is ready and able, he will link that video in the chat for you right now. Just bookmark it, come back to it after the stream, and you'll find a really cool information on that. Octane's downshift conditioner is fantastic. Thank you, Frank. That's awesome, man. Buy nice or cry twice. Something like that, but I think that works. All right. Does beard oil make your beard grow faster? No. Healthy habits altogether are good for beard growth, but it's not going to just be don't expect that you're going to put it on there 30 days later, chia pet. There's really no shortcuts to healthy habits.
But a beard that regularly, let me start over. A beard that regularly uses oil has more potential to go the distance.
Absolutely.
It feels better.
I'm confused. When can I use beard oil and beard softener? Is there any side effect if I use the beard oil in the morning and beard oil at night? Do I need to wash the beard in the morning? Very, very loaded question that'll take many videos and topics to cover. Beard softener, I'm not quite sure what that is. Many people call a conditioner a beard softener, and that should be used in the shower. Unless it's a leave-in conditioner, then that should only be used once or twice a month at most. Yes, you can use oil in the morning. Yes, you can use oil at night, even though I recommend a beard butter at night. And you just want to develop a beard wash rotation. You do not actually wash out oil. If you're using oil appropriately, it will absorb into the skin and into the hairs, but you still want to wash your beard. Depends on your activity of your lifestyle. If you live a active, dirty, sweaty life, wash every day. If you don't, wash 3 to 4 times a week. If you don't do anything, you sit in an air-conditioned cubicle and you walk through tunnels to get home, then consider just washing twice a week, something like that.
And how much your oil you produce or how short your beard is, all these things are variables that can, determine how frequently you're doing it.
Yeah. And David, I do have a video on this, CBD versus regular. The main benefit of CBD is it's the best, the most active anti-inflammatory in cosmetics, in beard care. It is going to relax the skin. It's going to get nutrients to the source where they need them better and faster. That you may not notice or see, but it is happening. It is scientifically proven. I have some studies attached to my CBD versus hemp seed oil video. And the number one thing most people notice is their beard feels softer. So that would be something to consider there. And yeah, as we get this next one rolling, thank you, Corey. Glad to see you back, my man. He had a super cool trip and all the journey in the wilderness and everything. He was gone for like a month, I believe. But guys, what is in beard? All right, let us know in the chat what is in beard right now as we go through. Awesome. And thank you guys. We're gonna hit back to these slides after this last question here real quick. Second to last question. Russell says, what do you think of Cremo? Awful. One of the worst products I've ever used in my beard. I even recently came back to it to see if I could give it a fair shake, and it was worse than I remember.
Oh, boy.
When you apply beard butter at night, do you comb it through? Yes, 100% comb it through, mainly to spread out the product evenly in your beard throughout the hairs. So, yes, absolutely comb that bad boy through. Nice, Andy. Can't wait to – oh, he said amazing. Dr. Nick's, guys, some of you got to try that. Got to give that one a shot.
There was a character on The Simpsons, Dr. Nick Riviera, one of my favorites of all time. He's a wild guy, but
and I do have a beard box for you up by your shoes. Oh, by the way, normally I have it down here, but
it's already up there.
It's already up there.
This place is magic. It's like the North Pole. All right, this is Jonathan P. So I started I started to grow a beard about 3 weeks ago and just recently discovered your channel a couple of days ago.
Awesome.
I've realized I trimmed my neckline a bit too high, chin strap style.
Uh-oh.
Do I need to start over or can I just let the neck grow and it eventually will fill in? I've decided to just let everything continue to grow and I've decided to just let everything continue to grow and hopefully it will start to fill in the next few more weeks. Open any advice or opinions.
Awesome. And I will say, guys, I can tell a lot of you have fantastic questions tonight. We do not have school on Friday, right? Is that true?
That's correct.
We do not have school on Friday. So there is a very good likelihood that I will do my random live stream on Friday sometime in the early afternoon. And those Friday live streams are just Q&A. I did one last week. It was so fun, so successful. So there's a good chance that I will do one this Friday. I can't do a solid hard commit because I already do that with Monday. I already do that with Wednesday. I've never missed, never will. And to put another hard commit out there can be tough on the family. But I will likely on Friday be there for a stream. The neck will catch up. No need to start over. Nate, you haven't even seen the pictures, Nathan. You gotta get acclimated to this show, my man.
Well, he did here 3 weeks, and I know what he's doing there.
All right. So here's Jonathan. So he said I went too high up on the neckline. Right. And his goal is to go big, I'm assuming, right? He said it, he didn't really say a goal here, but
see what happens.
He's watching the channel and he's talking about the beard here. So I'm going to start off with a little advice here. I'm going to give you twofold advice, Jonathan, on this one. And hear me out. Go in with an open mind on this one. I actually have a video coming out Sunday that you really need to watch, Jonathan. Maybe it's not Sunday. Nope, next Wednesday. I lied. It'll be 1 week from today. I have a video dedicated to you here. All right. So he said, yes, yeared or more. Love it. Okay. So you are going for a yeared or more. You are not too late, my man. Nathan gave his advice before the pitcher even came in, but he was right. He was right. Thank you, Nate. The mayor too. Let that bad boy grow. If you need to adjust, if you need to trim, we'll worry about that a couple of months down the road. But if you just let it go from this point right here, you have fantastic coverage, my man. You're going to have a huge beard. You've got great density up here, great shape, great style. It's going to come in really, really, really well. I am super excited to see where this bad boy goes. First off, got to give a shout out to my man, J.A. He says, hey, Dan, good evening. Had to check out the new cam and mic. Sweet. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Jay. My second piece of advice that I want you to, again, have an open mind with is I would love to see you do a nice little fade up here. And I want you to do it. I want a new beard, new life, new look on everything, my friend. I want 100% bald and bearded. I think it is time to razor, take this hair off here, and let's really, really be the star of the show. Let's make that beard pop along the way. Also, shout out to John there. Thank you so much. All right. That's my advice. Let it go. We're going to come back to us in a month or two. We'll give you some updates on what we think we should adjust or go with, but I do not think you need to start over, and I do think you need to go to a bald and bearded.
Would you go? Yeah, I think I agree with you completely on everything, but he does have very impressive growth in the neck, like where it's coming back in. I think typically that's goes pretty far back for most guys, farther back than most, I think, and it's going to be there's a lot of potential here.
Okay, so we got guys that are bald saying bald and beard is the way to go. We've got guys with hair saying he's not even close to shaving his head. And I'm not saying that because of any like balding patterns. I'm not saying he's losing his hair.
He's not going to have to stay bald forever.
Right.
Like that's the thing.
I just think I think it's going to look, I think the shape of his head, I think the beard journey, I think it seems like a fresh start in his life. I think it's going to all go together and be really, really, really fantastic. SDZ, bald and bearded, says go for that. Real quick question. Neutral conditioner right now, and I love it, but switching up, is there another beard conditioner? Whiskey and hardtack, or also live bearded. Got Nate in the chat right now. Another fantastic one. Shave the head. Okay, let's see the other ones here. Bald. Woo. Okay. Hey, I'm telling you, go for it. Today marks my year. Congrats, Tom. And love the join the bald and bearded club. So many people. Dan told me to go bald and bearded when I sent in the pics. When it just fits, it fits. Russ says, Dan just jumped right in with bald and bearded. I did go all the way in on that one.
I will, and I'm with you, but I would love a second picture of face on, just because I feel like more of the story as far as how does it all set up is, but from this angle, I completely agree that is something. There's no harm in trying it. You could be back to that haircut in a month if you needed to.
Okay. And I do agree with JA here. And the reason I said this is when you go bald, that focus does get put on the beard. And that is huge. And for the record, Andy is bald. He just doesn't think that this man should shave his head. Kyle said bald and bearded was freeing. I do hear that from so many beardsmen that go bald that they love it. Even Joe Rogan talks about how he regrets not doing it earlier. I don't know if it's them convincing themselves that it was a good choice or not, but no, man.
Isn't everything in life kind of like
that? Right. Steven says Live Beard's his favorite conditioner. Awesome. It really is a good one. I would love an unscented Live Bearded. Just going to throw that out there to somebody if anybody's watching. I think that would be an awesome option to have as an unscented one. Okay. And guys, I am throwing in the chat the link to sign up for the giveaways. We are giving away $25 Beard Octane gift cards tonight. And pinned at the top is the email address to send it to this show. So if you guys want to be featured next week, you send it in now before Wednesday early afternoon. You will be featured on the show. Okay.
All right. This is Loyal.
And I think that's the real name too.
That's kind of I love that.
I do too.
And I've never seen it in any students or anything. All right. So this is the first time I've tried growing in earnest. It's about 6 weeks in or so in the photos. As you can see, the sides are pretty patchy. I've decided photos of the hair beard look I've attached photos of the hair beard look I'm working towards. Hair is there. Do you think that the beard can get there? Any tips or advice would be awesome.
Okay. All right. And you guys crack me up here. I don't know if you knew, but I went bald and bearded for 5 months, strictly for the 8-7 gone. Wow. I've been bald and bearded since. Jay, I did not know that he was rocking a mullet when I was rocking a mullet too. He actually started, I think, a little bit before me. look at all these amazing beards, make realize, no, Jay, you have a beard. You have a beard. It's just a stubble, a shorter beard. Yeah, so you have a beard. Jay, try out Beard Octanes. Hi, goodbye. All right, thanks for stopping in. Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right, Loyal part 1 and 2. So this is Loyal here. And this, of course, is his goal picture over here. And then this is his beard that we have currently. And let's take a look, and we'll come back to this one in just a second, you guys. So we'll take a look at this beard right now, which we got rocking over on the side of the underbeard here, but also the front-facing beard. And he wants this goal, man.
All right, so here's what I would suggest. First of all, take your goal picture with a grain of salt, because you know there's a filter on that photo, and that can really create a thickness that from a short length that maybe is attainable and maybe not. So,
I do love the pattern of the goal though, because I don't think this is unrealistic. No, when you look at it, he's got the same that front pattern is almost identical.
Well, and that's what my second piece of advice was. Obviously, you're not gonna trim in any way that I can see, but I would consider starting to learn the heated brush technique. Okay, like an Aberlite Pro or something, because that your goal, what stands out and what makes that beard look like it looks good, right? Is that groomed that's a heated brush treatment. It's got that grain to it. So you're at a link where you could definitely justify that and just get that trained in. Yeah, and eventually as you get more and more on the cheeks, you're going to be able to, you have some body there, but it's a very light colored hair. Yeah, it's a great time to start learning that technique.
Yeah. So you have a couple options, man, and hopefully you're reading the chat, Loyal. I don't know if you're here with us or watching in the future, but you have some good options. The first and most obvious option is you could rock a goatee or a Van Dyke, right? That's what the cards are showing you. That's pretty clear, pretty obvious. The second option is those hairs are there. You have follicles on the side. As the mayor said, they are a little bit lighter, and as you get older, they are going to come in more. And somebody said in the chat, I apologize for not saying who it is, but I didn't see the name. It may have been Leo, actually. I think it was Leo. Sorry, Funk Daddy. Funk Daddy said he's got Leo. That's what it was. Leo DiCaprio vibes going on with the beard, but also the whole vibe. I agree, man. You do look like Leo, which is pretty crazy.
Brush back on the hair.
So yeah, for me, I don't think at this point, and you guys know I have no problem saying trim this, do this. I don't think you do anything. I 100% agree with the mayor. It is time to start training the beard. And JA says, can you actually train a beard that's not terribly long by brushing it? Yes, yes, yes. JA, you will want a boar's bristle brush at your length and just brush that boy. When you get out of the shower, JA, get a couple drops of beard oil, just 2 or 3 drops of beard oil, get them in your fingertips, massage it into the skin, boar's brush, and start training it in the direction you want. Once you get a little bit of growth going, a little bit more, then you're going to go to something like a heated brush like the mayor recommends. We do have an affiliate link for the mayor in the description for Aberlite. And how much is the discount?
It is 10%.
And what's the code?
Mayor 10.
Mayor 10 is the discount for Aberlite. You guys, fantastic. I use Aberlite every day. And that is in the description as we go through. Oh, that's pretty good. Leah, Andy's on fire today. Loyal Rado DiCaprio. That you win, Andy.
Oh,
yep, you win, Andy. But it does. The side view does look like Leo. It really does, man. That's freaky. I would play that up.
And I would actually just let you know that I prefer your hair to his. Just saying, I think there's more potential there with that length.
Yes. So
in the house.
What's up, Hype? What up, Paul? He said you should be using boar's head brush from day one, and you can train the stubble. Yes, start getting those hairs in the direction you want them to go. Whether you're Loyal, whether you're JA, get those hairs trained. And there's also the factor of exfoliation. When you exfoliate, that promotes blood flow, which promotes growth. So JA, not only are you training it, you are going to get your beard growing in faster and healthier by exfoliating the skin. And check your text message after the show. Paul, I didn't get any, man. Send it on through, because I don't think you did on Instagram, but send your text through again, man. It didn't come through.
And this may sound a little odd, but to me, getting started brushing your beard at that length, it really does connect you to the beard. It's like soothing and satisfying, and it just kind of makes it it just connects you to the facial hair, and you're less likely to just wash it off and quit your year goal or your goal, whatever you're going for.
Yes. John says, I think I may go beard this fall. Yes, he's rocking a goatee here. I would get that Boar's brush. Yes, yes, yes. Please message me anytime for any help that you need there. Brandon, I know straight up I have the beard wash, but I did not believe that they had conditioner and straight up. Please let me know, guys, if they have conditioner and straight up. And Nate, if they do, get a package ready with my name on it. Live bearded straight up. I need that in my life. But last time I checked, I do not believe they have straight up for conditioner. But let me know, Brandon. All right. So, Loyal, hopefully that information was helpful out there. I think the mayor killed it on that one. And I agree 100%. 100%. Okay.
All right. This is the two Milan from Denmark, right? Milan brothers.
Yeah. From somewhere exotic.
My brother and I have the same question. Is it time for a transparency maintenance trim? Friedrich is the one with the full beard, and myself, Sebastian, with the goatee. We can't be live with you because it's very early in the morning in Denmark at the time of the show. Thanks again, you legends.
Okay.
He's buttering us up.
And they're buttering us up here. We do, okay, what do you say? We do have straight up conditioner. I got that couple. Oh, cool, man. I didn't know that. Thank you guys for saying that. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it, man. So they're saying we're legends just to simply set the stage for being kind because they are legends. Their beards and goatee are unbelievable. So just kind of keep that in mind.
We're going to zoom in, right? We're going to talk about little details.
Yeah. And this is not a flex. These guys are awesome and they really, really want to know. Yep. Really, really want to know here. And yeah, guys, if you could, please hit that thumbs up. We got 217 now and we are missing about probably 30 or 40 of you hitting that thumbs up. That just helps us out and it's appreciated. And it's good karma for the giveaways, which are in the chat right now. All right. So let's peep our brother right here. All right, here is Sebastian. So this is the goatee brother, and it's super cool because we have one brother with the awesome head hair man bun and the goatee. And then we have another brother with a big full beard and bald head. So it's like flip-flopped here. Okay. So my early thoughts on Sebastian here is I am absolutely in love with his side profile. I think that is so cool. It's almost like a beard stash version of a goatee. Because you have the stubble on the side. And Sebastian, I encourage you to keep that stubble. I would not want to see this shaved. I would love to see that stubble. It's a goatee beard stash. I mean, it is what it is. Now, side beard, love it. Dense, beautiful, amazing. I do think it's time for a transparency trim on the front. That was his question, right? That's what he wanted to know. Sebastian, very simple line right here. Get a little curvature right here. Start the line. And we're going to take off probably just about an inch, maybe a tad more than an inch. But what it's going to do is absolutely completely thicken this beard. Let me hit you with the phrase that is going to be correct. It's going to be true. Addition by subtraction. Your beard is going to look fuller. Your goatee is going to look more purposeful when you subtract just a little maintenance trim along the bottom right here. That's all we got.
Completely agree with you, Dan. It's a fooler on the side profile because you don't see the transparency, but it is there. It just kind of comes to that narrow point. And going right on that end, you're not even going to notice it's gone off the side, I don't think, if you do it right.
Yeah, and they said I need metric measurements. What would be, somebody said 25 millimeters. That seems way... 25 millimeters too short.
Well, there's 10 millimeters in a centimeter. So that centimeter is really small. So that's not much.
Okay. Yeah, I am saying about
2.5 centimeters.
Yeah, I am saying about just over an inch is what my recommendation would be there. Okay. But looks so good, man. So good. Yeah, Viking vibes for sure. For sure. Okay. And then we got Frederick here. Boom. I know. Let the chat go crazy. Let the chat go wild here. Look at that side beard shot. We, in honor of him, look at that side beard shot, guys. This is crazy. This is when some of you are considering and putting down the idea of bald and bearded. Take a look at this thing right here. Oh no, so they were right. 25.4 millimeters, about 1 inch. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys. That will work. Oh, now they're coming in.
Conversion rates.
Yeah, conversion. Great. You guys can
always measure horses and hands.
Yeah, you can use Google, guys. But yes, look at that one right here. And he wanted to know if he is ready for a transparency trim. Frederick, my answer is no. I would not touch that glorious man mane right now. You are not ready for a transparency trim at all.
I mean, it just hits. It's a great classic red. That would be the category in the beard competition that he could be up competing in. The classic red. I mean, you don't see many that are that thick.
No, it is truly, truly fantastic. So, Frederick, just keep doing what you're doing, my man. You are absolutely crushing it. And just think about that side beard. Then I just got to show mine a little bit. I think he's got me on the length by just a tad, but I'm right there with him. I see you, Frederick. He called us legends.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So
yeah. He called us legends when we're looking at a beard like that. Yeah, Jay Cruz, that beard is crazy. You could hide an axe in there. Very true, Bill. You really could. They both, of course, have those Viking vibes going on, which is probably in their heritage. Give away, Mayor. What are we giving away?
We are giving away a $25 Beard Octane gift card. Pretty easy peasy, and there are so many great things that you can get at Beard Octane.
So, Mr. Randall wanted me to hardwire on my phone somewhere a Jamaican horn for you to be able to press at some point. I took in his information, I responded, and then considered and internally declined. I think the mayor would abuse that privilege.
He has enough things already distracting him.
Yes.
Wow. But it's always in my heart.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeff, I did see that product. I'm not sure what to think of it, but I did see that one. My beard, I don't know. Right now, I usually keep it between 10 and 12 inches. I'm probably closer to 12 right now because I haven't trimmed and you guys can tell me when I trimmed last because it's my last trim video. So probably 4 months or so, I would say. Yeah, I'm not sure. Beard Octane is still the GOAT. For the kids that don't know or what that means, not the kids would say the greatest of all time, GOAT. So Beard Octane is fantastic. $25 Beard Octane gift card. If you have not entered the giveaways, please click that link. All you got to do is put your name, put your email address, and be here to claim it live. And it will be emailed to you, and you get to buy whatever you would like. As we load this giveaway up, the mayor always likes to ask this question. Do you know what you like to ask at time of giveaways?
I ask a lot of questions. I'm not sure.
Right. The mayor likes to ask if you hit him.
What would you, if you had a $25 gift card, what would you get at Beard Octane?
Yep. And this is just straight up Beard Octane before anybody asks. It's not CBD. It's not beef octane. Joe did not limit us, but I am limiting it. It's just straight up Beard Octane. So what would you snag if you guys had $25? If you could, please put it in the chat right now so you guys know. Oh, and yes, thank you, Eric. I told him to remind me of this. LCW now has sealed tops. So you'll have to unscrew the sriracha top and remove the actual seal. That's just going to help in shipping to make sure you get every little ounce of that lusciousness. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going with LCW right now if it's in stock.
If it's in stock, you have to. That can be one of many things that you put on there because a $25 gift card is just like a straight up credit to your order. You don't have to keep it within $25, guys. You can go way more than that and just say, hey, bonus. And then your wife's like, why did you buy all this? I'd be like, I had $25. Of course I had to go more and help out the company and honor them because they were giving back so much. But if this is you, please leave a comment acknowledging that you are here and the victory is yours. It will be emailed out to you. Bill Hess, are you in the building? You can say something like, yes, I am Bill Hess.
And I am happy to have won.
All right. So, great to be back. Welcome, Drumming Man. Appreciate you being here, man. So thank you so much. Is Citrafella LCW as potent as the oil and butter? No. Nope. It does not linger. It is not a super strong scent at all. It's just refreshing. It's nice. Yes. Downshift is one of the greatest nighttime scents of all time. LCW was ordered in the first 5 minutes. I had FOMO, and we're not trying to do it. He has a lot of LCW on the way, guys. He has like 25 gallons right now, I believe, and like 300 more on the way. So just keep that in mind.
So like just refreshing the page to see what else.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Bill Hess, it's his first win. I love when people have their first wins. I think that is so cool to be able to see like, oh man, they watch the show, they help out, they interact. I really think that is the best. So Bill, congratulations. You don't have to do anything. It's going to be emailed to you. Joe or Eric, if you guys are watching, this is on the same document that I shared with Joe all month. All last month, we had the same document. And if you need me to share the link with you, Joe, just send me a message and I got you. I'll send you this link, but it's the same exact one as we go through. So awesome. LCW, kind reminder for everybody in the chat right now, please hit the thumbs up, especially if you like this crispiness, especially if you like the background. I've been really working hard on dialing in the colors. The mayor's really been working hard on like figuring out like live stream and mics and all this stuff. It's been such a cool journey for us. Hit that thumbs up. Also, we have more giveaways. I'll check that out. Awesome. Thank you, Joe. Let me know if you have any questions. We have more giveaways. So please make sure you guys enter the giveaway. And real quick, Facebook group, Mayor, hit them with what the Facebook group is, why they should join it for the discount code, and then also just above that, kind of just elevator speech.
All right. So Command's Corner Facebook group is something we started in January of 2020 with the new year. And man, we had no idea. We thought we were going to change Facebook. Well, the whole world changed. But in a way, we did. I hear all the time from guys that there's nothing like it, that it's positive. We support each other. We goof around, tease each other slightly, but never in a mean-spirited way. And we have a monthly sponsor, and that's the only products that we're really talking about in the main feed of that group. We have daily, we have a couple of days a week that we do our little theme pictures. In fact, we have Throwback Thursday, similar ones to most of some social media sites. But I am proud to also announce that we have a special Filter Friday, just randomly. I did run it by you because sometimes my ideas are they come from a great place, but they don't go anywhere.
But that's what makes us great. He thinks outside the box. He doesn't try to just copy or do anything. He comes up with these fantastically wild ideas.
I don't even have a box. It's like a round circle. It's a bathtub shape. Okay. So, anyways, we're gonna do what did I call it? We're gonna say awkward filtered Friday, and I hit him with a picture, man, and I had to ask you about whether I was gonna put that out there because it's
odd.
It's like looks like I'm Pennywise, like kind of, but like not cool in any way.
Yeah,
but that's me in a filter. So I'm hoping that my Command's Corner group is gonna drop some pictures throughout the day. I'm looking forward to just kind of looking into it and getting to see whatever these guys come up with as far as their awkward filter, because you can do some crazy things.
Yes. So link is in the description. There are rules. We do follow through with them. You got to kind of get a layout for the land. Please don't take anything personally, guys. If something gets removed, it's just because they go against the rules. That's it. Most of the time, people are super cool and understanding. Sometimes people are in I don't know, had a bad day. Stuff hits them differently. We do follow through that. Just ask. That's all I ask you. If you have a question, you don't understand something, just please ask and we'll get you. Glenn asks, how long is the discount code valid? Dancy 10 is forever. That will always be there. The special Facebook code is valid until the end of this month. So you don't have to worry. That's not going away. So, yep, till the end of the month. Regan, I did watch. I was actually there.
He's like, sorry to interrupt you. He's like, wake me up when September ends because he's got the whole month, right? Green Day. Sorry. I think I've done that before. I'm so old. I'm a total dad. I apologize.
Regan, yes, I did watch. I was there at the beginning. I think you might have been late while I was there. But I did watch, and huge shout out to my friend. Mayor, great first day pictures with
thank you.
the family. So awesome. Hey, Zebra, welcome on in. And I think we saw a couple other things. There was something I wanted to highlight. Where did Bill go? Essentially, Bill right here said the Facebook group is the best place on the internet. I agree. And a large part of it being the best place on the internet is because of Bill, Phil, and Kinsman, our three fantastic West Coast nocturnal moderators that help us stay afloat at night. It is so awesome. And
they truly have allowed and created, and we didn't even anticipate this, but I think that what we can do as far as like creativity and working with the sponsors and doing different things. I have time and like the focus of that because these guys are so good at what they do with the moderation.
Yes. And thank you, Nate. I know you know how much work goes into that. And the work is relentless. It is endless. Most of you will have no idea, not even probably 1% of an idea of how much goes into it. But
that's okay.
That's our job. That's why we do it. That's what we want from that. We want to make it look easy. We want to make it look effortless. But just know there is a lot that goes into this awesome group. Regan, I knew you were late. I was right there. I'm good at that stuff. Steven, ostrich oil is fantastic. I just don't like to use it more than 2 or 3 times a week because my beard gets too soft if I do that. So yes. All right. And reaction, perhaps, absolutely, man. And anytime we follow through with the rules in our group, it's not anything personal. It's just consistency.
If someone jumps into the group and breaks a rule pretty quick, no one's ever been kicked out for that. Have they been kicked out or like whatever? We just say it's not for you. We don't even say they get removed from the group for how they respond to that action,
right?
And how they treat us, and if they can take it and be like, okay, so thank you so much for letting me know. I didn't mean it. I was excited to share this. Love it. We love that.
Yeah.
But it can go the other way sometimes.
Right. And Nate's exactly right. Perfectly said. Relentless, endless, often thankless. Yes, I had a message last week that was riddled with swear words. The person coming at me and accusations. But the impact is beautiful. Wouldn't change it for the world. So very true. Good ostrich oil. Bill, check out Magic City. And I do have a discount code with them. Look up my review or message me and I will send you a link. Dan, does all light shorten the shelf life of beard oil? UV rays are the worst. Normal lights, LED lights inside, not really. That's not going to do much to it at all. It's UV rays, and then it's also the change and fluctuation of temperature that could be. Dan, send me a text to group. Hey, I got you. Absolutely, man. Very cool, Paul. It would be an honor to have you.
It took me 2 years of this, Paul, to get you in there, but it's been worth it.
Yeah.
I see that.
Cal Bizzle, it's probably more mental. It's probably the company more than anything. It's probably the ratio, the suppliers. But no, the genetic makeup of emu and ostrich are almost identical. The only difference is ostrich has a few more benefits than emu does. So likely no, I would assume it's another variable that's playing a part
also
there.
A few more letters in its name.
Yes.
Pointless, but true.
You're on fire, man. Have you had reports of wearing a mask? It can. Yep. If you're not wearing a mask that fits you properly, you are creasing the hair. Anytime you're creasing the hair, that is going to be putting some stress and some damage on there. So yes, my advice would be find a mask that you're comfortable with, that's safe in your eyes. But yes, anytime you are training hairs in a non-natural way by pressing on them, that eventually is going to damage them.
And it doesn't even take very long. I'll notice we're kind of in a mixed bag of when we have to have a mask. Most of the time with the grade that we teach, they do not require a mask in Michigan. So I throw it on for one thing or another, and it's 5 minutes, and I still have a big dent. Yep. I actually put my my AberLite Go in my desk.
I saw that.
I was wearing it. It's pretty cool.
Yep. Does LCW impact the scent of the oil? No, it does not linger at all, Big Stu. I've tried Downshift, Citrafella. There's absolutely no lingering in that.
You could say it knows its place because then you can enjoy your oil scent too afterwards.
Yep.
You know?
Are there any good Beard of the Month clubs? No, D. There used to be a couple, and they all went under. They were subscription services. The problem with that is that they deal with many moving parts in many different companies. And when you do that, something's going to fall through. Something's going to go wrong. So no, there is none. Other than Detroit and Beard Octane, check out Whiskey and Hardtech. Greenhorn is a good one for the butter, or straight up from Live Bearded, of course. Okay, here we go. And Ron said, had 2 posts removed. Completely my fault. Love the group. Awesome. Yeah, and we know that. It's just we have odd rules and stuff, but they all have a reason behind them. But
and they're starting to pay off.
Yes,
they're starting to pay off, and how the group feel. All right, This is Patrick R. The pics are before and after product. Am I looking for transparency with product or without it in there, in my beard? Also, I am getting a haircut, or I'm getting a cut this Friday, a beard cut. I generally have the sides and back cut down about 1/8 of an inch. Any advice before I go for my trim? I'm growing this thing out for many years.
Okay. And real quick, Mark has a question that is very common that a lot of people have asked. I'm not getting Dan C10 or the Facebook promo to work. It's saying unavailable. Mark, I am assuming that you have a subscription in your cart. Beard Octane does have the ability to have subscriptions, and codes do not work on subscriptions. I never recommend that, mainly because sometimes people forget. Also, the code doesn't work on there. Again, just to be flat out honest, transparent, and it doesn't support the group, the channel, all that stuff. Just something to consider. Normally, when the code's not working, it's because the subscription service. The website on Beard Octane is fantastic and usually does not have those kind of problems there. So just something to look into. If not, reach out to Joe. He will get back to you. Probably very promptly, especially since he's working right now. All right, Patrick. Awesome, man. And he did send in pictures from without products and with products. Patrick, I got the ones without products, but we just want to see what it looks like, how you wear it. The ones you just tested both, they're working. Yep, and I know that, Joe. I know it's likely a subscription or something else is going on your end.
Or some, maybe Eric in some way.
Right.
I don't know. I mean,
all right.
That's a whole other thing.
So Patrick says before and after. So yeah, we got the after one. Looking for transparency in or out. And so you don't, when you think about, and the reason why we didn't put those in there is because without products, it doesn't matter, to be honest, right? If you're really treating your beard the proper way, the right way, you're not leaving the house without products. After you shower, you should be using oil. So guys, just not consider. Thanks, Dan. Fixed it. Perfect, Mark. Just any way your beard looks without products, without the routine, get rid of that thought. It's irrelevant. It almost doesn't matter, right?
It's not a real thing.
No,
you're not going to do that.
No, right? You wouldn't consider your head hair if you have head hair without taking a shower, those kind of things. So let's take a look at what we have here. And Patrick is asking, essentially, should I do a transparency trim? I'm growing it out for many years. If you are growing it out for many years, Patrick, there is absolutely no need for a transparency trim right here. And you even put a white shirt on there to be not very kind to yourself. And I am still telling you, do not wear a white shirt. All right. Dude, that is number one. Don't wear a white shirt. But number two, I do not think that you are ready for a beard trim at all yet.
May I suggest, I completely agree with you about the transparency trim, but I want to redirect your attention to the potential, the coloration of your beard.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And again, it's one of those days, but a heated brush, bringing that and straightening out that hair is going to make those lines pop. And I think you've got amazing coloration that you don't even know about. And in the meantime, as you're growing and growing and growing, work on bringing that best beard out with maybe just a light straightening once in a while. I think it would look amazing.
Yeah,
it's just, to me, your beard is actually like telepathically telling me, please tell him that, that might really help.
Yes. And white shirt is the ultimate beard flex. It is true. It is true. That is, when you can do that, you go flexing for sure. And guys, I've seen a bunch of questions. When we get on the questions, we both it's like, to answer it, we like to have respect. It's taking too long right now, to be honest. We got to roll with the show. We have so many more things to do, and then hopefully get to sleep, because I have literally over 150 middle schoolers waiting for me tomorrow. This is my biggest year of my load of students that I've had in my career. Think about that. 150 students will see me tomorrow in my classroom. So if we do not get to your questions, please reach out to me anytime. Dan C. Bearded on Instagram, Dan_command@yahoo.com, or Mayor on Instagram at Mayor's Beard Journey. And I do believe I'm going to do a Q&A stream on Friday. So if you didn't get to a question, hold those questions and we will hit those on Friday.
Awesome, Patrick didn't just meant he said he does do blow dry. So just to touch on that, I have never used just a blow dryer for mine. I have a shorter beard style, but I really feel with your length and the color, like a heated brush might be a really smart investment, because you'll be amazed at what a difference it can make, and how it might be able to give you more control.
Yep. And yeah, Paul agrees and says it really well. It's user preference, but it could be easier and quicker for sure. John, I have a video on that. Look that up after the stream. Just look up how many beard hairs do you lose a day. That's the title of a video. It's all about how many you lose and how many you can expect, what's normal, all that type of stuff. So yeah, check that video out there. All right. Mark S.
All right. I've completed my year. Living in Tampa, Florida, keeping up my beard hasn't been easy. I promised my wife that after completing my year, I would go in for a transparency trim. I would like some advice on what you think I should tell my barber. One of the companies Dan recently reviewed also owns a barbershop in St. Petersburg. So that is where I'm going for my post-year trim.
Fellowship.
What line would you suggest I take under my beard to keep it as much length and volume as possible?
Okay.
Is there anything else you suggest I should tell my barber? I don't trust my shaky hands to do this myself, but I also don't want too much taken off. Also, is there anything you would suggest I do to prepare for my trim on the day of? Should I use my products as normal? As always, thank you for the last year of great advice that has helped me reach this milestone that has done wonders both to my physical and mental health.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And a couple quick things. Patrick said, I'm going to order the Aberlite Pro tonight. Thank you both. That's fantastic. That's my favorite heated brush I've ever used. Please consider using Mayor10 discount code. And if you want to be extra safe to help out the Mayor, use the link that's in the description of this video. Because that is straight up the Mayor's affiliate. So you guys are supporting what he does, especially if you're in the group. It is awesome. Kevin, quick answer to your question. How do you get down the shine? You need to find products that are going to work for you. Some products are more shiny and really make you light up like a disco ball. Others are not. You got to find those ones that are not. For example, I love Bahawat because of the benefits of the health side, but it does make my beard shinier than when I use something like Beard Octane. Okay? Mir's knowledge has gone from 5th grade to PhD in under 2 years. That's awesome.
Wow, that was I wasn't expecting that, man. Thank you. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
And to join the Facebook group. So like hype star, he just shot to the top.
And hype, yeah, you're gonna see the Mayor. The Mayor, if you guys, another benefit of the Facebook group is the Mayor creates content exclusively for the Facebook group with videos. Get some videos out this month, right?
I would look for Friday to be
perfect
like in 2 days. Something.
Perfect. So Mark, first off, first critique, you win. Your hat is absolutely amazing. We have a fall drop for hats, guys, coming within the next couple months.
It fits him.
Yes.
Like
perfectly. Yeah, perfectly. So new hats coming soon, guys. Don't wait on that. Bill, the Facebook group is called Commands Corner, but there is a direct link in the description of this video. But Commands Corner, direct link in the description.
And I would say out of the 6,000, we have 100 guys that only are in Facebook to be part of the group.
Yep.
Like, and that's perfectly fine.
Yep. All right. So Mark, what we're looking for?
He's going into a trim.
Barber.
Just what words should he use?
Yeah.
What line would we be looking at?
And he's growing longer, right? He's trying to bring that bad boy out.
Real quick, he also asked, "Do I put the products that I normally would?"
Okay.
And we always say, "Yeah." You wanna have it styled in the manner that you wear it.
Yes. So anytime you guys go to get your beard trim, have your beard trimmed from the way you wear it, but you want to make sure your beard is fully absorbed. And so I advise going oil only. You do not want a solid product like balm or butter. Go through your heat routine, go through your styling routine, because you're going to wear it like that afterwards. So trim it to that point. So my advice to start off with here is I don't think you need much. My advice would be to tell the barber specifically, I'm not looking for a big trim. I'm just looking for a shaping. And then you're going to be very specific because oftentimes barbers feel the need to show their worth, the need to make it seem like they have what is called hair on the floor, that they are getting the most out of that money that you're spending. No. You just want small adjustments. Your profile is spot on fantastic. Mark, all you're going to do is you're going to tell them you just simply want a 1/4 inch off of the sides, off of the angles here. Do not touch up here at all. If you're doing it yourself, you're doing really, really well. And just simply see this line here. You're just going to go. And if you want to send me a picture, Mark, I'll gladly draw the line on, but it's very simple. A 1/4 inch from here and a 1/4 inch from the front. I would do a slight little rounding. Pretty much, my man, you're just going to take a 1/4 inch off the outside of your beard. And that is about it. That is about it. And I agree. I was showing that before I even saw Paul's comment. Def rounded shape. Don't let them square you off. Absolutely. So right here in the front, a little bit of a rounding, which you already have. We just need to clean it up now. Again, a 1/4 inch off the outsides. You can even pull this video up and show them this part. And other than that, you are going to look extremely fresh. Extremely fresh.
Totally agree. Just want to say it in a Mayor metaphor for you. Tell them, don't even get the lawnmower out. We're just going to use the weed whacker. We're edging. We're edging and shaping. We're not taking anything big or different out of this beard.
Yep. Overcame the odds. Great question. Says, is it healthy to cut the flyaways? It's only healthy if the flyaways are split ends or damaged. Hair grows from the base. Hair grows from your face, the follicle. So when you cut the outside of your hair, it does nothing for the health. It does not make it grow faster. It doesn't make anything. If you feel like your beard grows faster after a trim, it's just an illusion. It's just something that's playing optics. It's not actually happening. However, if you have split ends will continue to split and break and cause problems. So it is healthy to break those away. But general rule of thumb is do not trim those flyaways if you're going bigger, because there's a quote that a wise man once made up, me, a flyaway today is a part of a perfect beard tomorrow. Because if it's a flyaway today, it does not mean that it's going to be flying away tomorrow. That will likely lay down in style when you get ready in the next morning. So a flyaway today is a part of a perfect beard tomorrow.
And I would just add to that the most unhealthy thing you can do is get in the habit of trimming flyaways. Then you're going to start taking body out of the beard, because some days the humidity is going to have different things out. Occasionally, you might, target a targeted drone strike at one little guy, but if you're in the habit of that, you can really make it much longer to get to your beard goal.
Yeah, I don't touch fly. I don't do the drones. Nothing. I do not touch flyaways on my beard. The only time between trims where I do anything is if there is a split end, which is very rare. So that usually does not happen at all. Line that bad boy up and you're going to be good. And yes, guys, I do not have a hat on. If you appreciate that, hit a thumbs up here. We are approaching 250 likes. That would be really, really cool if we could hit that for a Wednesday night. Yeah. So I do appreciate that. Glenn, they have some of the absolute best beard conditioner in the game. Highly recommend grabbing some of their beard conditioner. Might as well get to that free shipping threshold so you get more for your money.
Then if you join the Facebook group, you can also get a little bit more. And you're looking at the actually, if you hit the free shipping, you're going to get the free oil.
Yeah. So Funk, that's a great question here about the average number of facial follicles. It's extremely ranging. It really is. Some estimates are 25,000. Some estimates are 100,000. A lot of estimates of head hair is around 500,000. It's unbelievably ranging. I don't even know if they can give an average, because think of people from Asian descent. They have far less facial hair follicles, just straight up biology, than somebody from European descent. So I don't even know if we can really get an average on that one. There's so many things that play a part into that. So, but good question. I've actually thought about making a video on that exact thing. Oh, another one.
All right.
Another one. Giveaway, guys, link in the description here. All you got to do is enter. It is free. You don't need to do anything other than put your name and your email. We're not looking for donations. We're not looking for anything at all. Just simply giving back to you guys. And who is giving back? That would be Beard Octane. They're the ones putting this up. They're the ones that really wanted to do this giveaway. So an unbelievable shout out to Beard Octane there. If you see your name on the screen in a bit here, just simply claim your victory by letting us know you are here, and we will get that win. I was hungry going into tonight, which I am not usually hungry. On Wednesdays, I've been eating big dinners, but we're scaling back our dinners. Oh my goodness, this has been hitting this so good.
Spot.
It really has. All right, this human was here, so I am assuming they still are. Hey, Bill Savage has won this giveaway. Yeah. Bill, if you are still here, please leave a comment, and you got a $25 gift card coming to you. Yeah, we gotta get some DJ Khaled. I would love to have DJ Khaled in here.
This is like my one. This might be this Beard Octane shirt. I love the color. They kind of like the retro feel to it. I'm pretty happy with it. That might be something you consider with your gift card. I don't know.
I think of Eric when I see that shirt. I feel like he always said. I think his gifts.
Wow, what a slap in the face!
I think his gifts have that shirt on. Because if you go on Instagram and you look up Beard Octane, he has his Eric gifts now.
Eric now.
No,
that's maybe subconsciously I'm just trying to be Eric.
Could be. Yeah, could be. He does have a pretty good job.
He seems kind of nice and funny.
He is
kind of good at making sense.
He's a family man. He's kind of going. I got to hang out with him. It's pretty good. Congratulations. So if you lose 10 a day in the grand scheme of 10,000 beard, 100%. Absolutely. Steve, that's a very good point, because it's really hard for men to understand. Women grow up knowing this. Women know that when they wash their hair, they're going to have globs of hair in the sink. They're going to have globs of hair in the drain. They just know that it's just a part of the process.
We cannot prove if they deliberately leave them there so that you eventually have to pull them all out at once and go like that.
Sam doesn't get her hair. I have to get it. So that hers is 100% deliberate. And that's a great question. But yes, let me beat that into everybody's mind. I do have a video on how many beard hairs you lose a day. In the grand scheme of things, it's not really any part of that equation. You're not thinning your beard. And a key thing that you need to understand, when you have that white bulb at the end and you have natural shedding, a new hair has already started. And think about teeth, right? When you have baby teeth that are getting pushed out, it's because the adult teeth are coming in and rocking those out of place. The exact same thing happens with hair. When there is a white bulb, a new hair is already emerging through the face and starting that growth cycle. So not only are you not losing a big percentage of your hairs, on top of that, you have new hairs that are getting started. So that is huge. I lose like 100 hairs a day, 30 on the beard. Don't stress unless you're seeing breakage. Yep, absolutely. And there are ways to cut down on that, but truly don't stress on it at all. Bill wins. He says, hopefully Eric won't lick this gift card.
That is going to be a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, if you can lick it through email, that is good. It's good. All right, and let me set the stage here, guys.
New song, lick it through the email.
Let me set the stage here, guys. Tavi, this is a long one, but this is somebody who is on the fence of getting rid of his facial hair or not. So please, we know as teachers, when you see something like this, half of you are already going to zone out, take your head away from the page. We still have giveaways. Hopefully that will entice you to pay attention. But this guy needs us right now with accurate and advice specific to him, because this is not just, hey, I might shave my beard. What do you think? He has some very specific goals and very specific problems. We need your feedback. He is right here, guys. Hey, man, do not, hey, Randy, do not apologize for this. This is a fantastic entry, and we are here to help you, my man. So everybody buckle up, please. Get ready and listen.
I was going to say my specific problem is I couldn't read it at the other size, but I got it on this size. Yep. Yeah, we're good. All right. I've had some form of a beard for a while now. I was just about to lean on the mic. Okay. But for a while now, but I didn't start taking it seriously until about 2 years ago. I'm very open to using other similar styles. As a reference, I posted a pic. I'm even willing to change the style if it helps me get to the look I'm going for. I decided about 6 months ago that I wanted to try and make my beard look more like a 1700s pirate captain Morgan Van Dyke. I can't seem to get the right style down. No matter what I do, it never seems to look right. It's always a situation where I would continue to grow it out because it's too short and have a style. Often it seems like this. It often seems like it's the style to me, even when it's too short, but never from anyone else. So it's clearly not about enough. But in the end, the style never seems to look right, even after it's grown out. The reason I changed to my full beard, from my full beard to a partial beard, is because it didn't seem like it looked good as a full beard. I was thin in the cheek areas, and no matter how long I grew the sides, it was to the point where it wouldn't cover up any more skin on my cheeks, because there was no more hair to grow over the skin more than it already was. Obviously, I wanted my beard to make me look better and have a better formed face, but in some ways, it made my face and jaw look less defined, specifically in the cheek area. Not to mention that I didn't have a very long cheek growth. On top of this, when I looked at my beard in certain lighting, it would really look bad because some of the hair wouldn't be visible. Some areas would show my skin, and others would make my beard mustache seem oddly shaped, or you could see straight through it. In other situations, my beard would also look short when it wasn't and completely undefined. The pictures that I'm sharing probably look better than it looks in person, and it's definitely thinner than it looks at times, depending on when and how you're looking at it. I want a beard because I want a certain style. Not being able to grow my beard in this style would make it seem pointless to have a beard, because at that point, being clean shaven would look as close to accomplishing this style as having a beard would. Unless I can get something close to what I want, I'm not to the point where I'm tempted to shave it. I'm to the point where I'm tempted to shave it off. I love having a beard, and it would suck if I couldn't make it look similar to the way I intended it to.
Okay, so a couple things. I'm gonna let you guys process, and there are a couple comments I want to address. First one, Tavi, is that how you'd say that?
Yes.
Tavi,
I do.
You are your own worst critic by a million. We all are our own worst critics, but I feel like you are extra, extra hard on yourself. And the reason I know this is the way you talk about pictures and the way it makes your beard look. Don't consider bad lighting. Don't consider bad situations. That's not how it normally looks. There will be pictures where my beard looks absolutely awful, and I know I have a fantastic beard. I just delete that picture and move on. So please do not consider that. You are 100% your own worst enemy, okay? Just something to consider there. And as everybody said, no need to apologize. We're here to support you 100%. Let this kind of sink in, guys. Prepare your mind. Get ready for this advice here. Nicholas says, if I have broken hairs with 6-inch beard, should I reset? No. You should trim any and cut any of these split ends and then figure out what are causing those split ends. Is it something internally? Is it your diet? Is it a lack of water, lack of exercise? Is it something externally? Are you sleeping on it wrong? Do you have a mask? Are you doing something at work? You need to figure out what is causing the problem and then fix it. Because if you restart your beard journey and you have those same problems, guess what? You're going to have the same result. So fix it and you will be much better off as we go through there. Randy, you are the man. Randy's actually coming over tomorrow for a new quote on something Sam wants.
I heard you talking about it Monday.
Goodness gracious.
Like during the line. Oh, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It's not a big one, but yeah.
It's pretty
Randy,
awesome that you got,
unbelievably awesome that this guy's in my corner there. So and then huge news, Mayor. Use the code and the link. Thanks again. That is for the heated brush. Wow. So super cool.
That's Jeff, so cool.
Does the white bulb indicate terminal growth? No, it does not. Terminal growth can change with your life, your situation. The white bulb means that hair reached the end of its hair cycle. That's it. That is healthy. That is normal. That is good. Okay. That's healthy, normal, good. All right. Here we go. Here's our beard. He is considering shaving it off, and we have part 1 and part 2. So the first 2 pictures are Tavi, and then on the right there is his goal. Okay, let's keep that in mind. He feels like he's having a hard time. He did include pictures before this and leading up to the journey. Tavi, those were awesome, but I don't think they matter for what advice we're going to be giving you. So we did not include those pictures here. Oh, we only have, so we had part 2 coming, and we just didn't need to do that. So the right is his goal. He is in the other 2 pictures, and he is frustrated because he doesn't think that he can get it to look like his goal. Okay. Do you have thoughts? You want me to start?
Sure. For me, first of all, I think a lot of people in the chat said similar things. You are kind of being way too hard on yourself with how you're, just not getting to this goal, this dream. You have this idea. I look at these pictures and I'm like, you're there if you want to be. Like, you more or less could be. A Van Dyke, when I think of it traditionally, will come to a point more at the chin, and I think that is a spot on pick for your shape of your face. I think you have great taste with that. And all the things aside, the angles, the moments you catch it, I would just say this. I would say, I don't want you to give up on your goal. And by shaving, I think you would immediately be devastated how far away from your goal you were at that moment.
Okay. And so he says these are the old pictures. That's my apologies. I thought these were the new ones. My advice completely is altered here. Stop messing with it. Stop messing with it, my man. Let your beard grow. You surpassed. You were better than your goal. I highly disagree when you said that it doesn't shape right with your face, that you have weak cheeks, that you have all this. No, you are flat out wrong, my man. You have a very strong beard. You have an absolute, hey, Ash, you have absolutely fantastic style. I think it complements your face very, very well. You, as Jamie said before, you were beyond your goal. So our advice is stop. Put the razor down, put the trimmers down, put all that away right now. And how many people have I told to shave tonight? How many people have I told to go bald and beard? All those things, right? We're not afraid to do this. Stop messing with your beard, man. You have a great beard. Your problem is confidence. You need to own it. You need to realize it. I hope you're reading every single one of these comments in the chat right here, man. It looks good. And this, Paul always has the right words on here. We got to get Paul on the show sometime. The goal pitcher guy wishes he could grow your beard. I'm just going to leave that there because that is perfect.
And you need to come back and watch this again.
Yes.
And see this again, because we do, if we feel like it's just not going to happen, we would say that. We feel like it's just not in the cards. Man, the number one problem is just your head games. And as a guy who can relate to that at some points in my life.
For sure.
You just have to kind of take some deep breaths and let the beard do its thing, because you're like scrutinizing little angles. I know, because I've been there. You're so like into little spots that you can't see the big picture. And read the chat, hang in there. Whatever you want to do. We have an amazing. Would you say like Sonny in our group is like a Van Dyke goatee kind of style? Amazing.
We have so many different styles, and Regan says it best. Are you in our group? Join the group, post, and you're going to get honest, supportive feedback. And I do think you should, I know you messaged me on Instagram. I think you should reach out to the mayor, because I do think your guys' brains work very similarly. Mine does not. I have too much confidence, and I never overthink a single thing. You're overthinking this. You are the things you pointed out about your beard and yourself were so specific, but I do believe they were so far off the mark. You're killing it, man. Just stop messing with it. Leave it alone. Genuinely let it grow.
And my last thought is, I have the single thing in my life that has ever like kind of contributed to my confidence and my happiness is this whole beard journey for me.
Yeah.
I never expected that. I never thought it would change how I felt about myself. I thought it was just something I would try. But the farther you go into it, and the more times you're in the chat and you're helping people out, and you're giving and you're getting. This is your time to get what we're saying. And sometime, I hope in a year, somebody else is coming in and you're like, here's what happened to me. Here's what they told me. And you are meant to have that beard is going to help with that confidence.
Yes. Josh says it perfectly. Never analyze your beard closer than an arm's length.
That's a good point.
Great point. Your pictures are very up close. I bet you get in there and straight up look at that beard and really analyze it. You never should look at your beard more than an arm length. Why? Because nobody else is looking at your beard that close. Let that sink in. Other than maybe somebody you're kissing, nobody else. And when they're kissing you, they're closing their eyes. Hopefully. Otherwise, that's weird.
Thinking about other stuff too.
Yeah, that's weird. Right. But when you get that close, there's no reason to. So no, exactly, Josh. Nobody looks that close. And it really can make the difference. As Aaron said there, his OCD has left the building since he let his beard grow. A beard can genuinely teach you patience. It can teach you confidence. It can teach you all these things. That is an absolute fact. And one of the best aids to help along that journey, and I'm not just saying this, is our Facebook group. Not because of me, not because of the mayor, because of the absolutely fantastic community here. Read that comment, Mayor.
Go and watch the first appearance of the mayor compared to this live stream. He's a different person. The beard journey, the struggles, he's all the way up. Man, you I don't know why, but you're making my day. I needed it. But it is absolutely true. The confidence wasn't there. I didn't know like if it was cool to just to say how I thought about things, if I had to filter it, or I was worried about being judged or whatever. And then eventually I just got to the point, I don't know if it was the beard got there first or I got there first, but it's being myself, my true self. And has brought so much joy to my life, like just never hesitate and just kind of share my opinion about things. I don't think, that you could get more out of growing a beard than I have. So please, it's going to be one of those, if you were to shave, it'd be like one of those instant crushing things, I think. And we've had guys with testimonials about how I immediately knew it was the wrong decision. And there's no going, there's weeks and months going back if you got to.
Later, Jared. Take care, man. Get some sleep. Steve said, I was kissing a girl. I kissed a girl. And I opened my eyes and she was staring at me. Freaked me out. That is fantastic, Funk. I can appreciate it. Okay. Should I grow the cheeks and sideburns back? Yes. 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 Your coverage, your style, your shape. This suits you very, very well. Let it grow back. Please stay in touch. Please report back to the show in a month, 2 months, as much as you need.
Yep. Because there's going to be guys that this is the cycle, and you're going to be giving back to them. And
yep, we're invested in you. Mm-hmm. So if you need to report back every week, we got you. We are here for you, my friend. This community is beautiful. I appreciate each and every one of you that's watching right now. And this is why we do it. This is why we do it. The mayor and I both kind of circled this one, and we were like, hey, this is going to be an important one. We want to make sure we help out there. And you guys are absolutely fantastic. So yes, 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 man. Awesome. And exactly, Kyle. And I think Kyle's coming up here in a bit too. All right.
This is Kevin. Pretty bad mistakes. My beard looks greasy, but it isn't. The camera lies, laugh out loud. The fourth picture is my goal.
Okay, here we go. And of course, the goal's on the right there. And Nate, if you could leave a comment, because our goal picture is in the chat right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is super cool.
That's fun.
This is Nathan, who works for Live Bearded, of course.
That's so cool.
I did message him beforehand, complete disclosure, to say, hey, you're actually on the show today. He had no idea until, hey, the goal is me. He had no idea until about maybe 10 minutes before the show started, which is super cool. Okay, so Kevin said, my beard looks greasy. It's not. The camera lies here. So this is his goal, right? That's what he's going for. That's what he's looking for here. And Kevin, if you're in the chat, leave a comment, because how cool is it? Tab says he appreciates us. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for taking the trust and confidence to put yourself out there and get help, because we know that's not easy. So thank you. But Kevin, leave a comment here. All right, Nathan, I like your beard. How cool is that? He's like, oh my God, my goal is here. So super cool, Kevin. Mayor, thoughts on how he goes from here to there?
I think it's a lot of styling. Nathan's beard is got more body to it. Obviously, yours is more wrapping, and a lot of the body is going to come from length, so that you can brush out and get that kind of arch. But start messing with that. I would say find a brush that you like that's going to give you that body, the blowout. I think
there it is. More than
I
agree.
Brush.
We don't do any trimming yet. This is now a styling, training, and growing. That's it. You want to start training it in the direction you want it to go. You want to start letting it grow. There is absolutely no trimming that would be involved on this. Let's start getting it away from your face and getting it out, right? The blowout beard. Get heat going in the other direction. And let's hear from the actual goal beard.
I want to say real quick, nice job picking a goal beard, though.
Yeah.
Because
it suits him.
It's right there. Yeah.
All right. Okay. And exactly, we got a lot of people. I think the direction needs to go down as opposed to more back. Agreed, 100%. And what we've all said that. And what we mean by that is, instead of curling towards your Adam's apple, we want it to go more towards the ground. Okay, goal beard here. Got to let the underbeard grow a lot more. It will support and fill out. Yep, absolutely. Just let also for the particular shape, blow dry and round brush.
Yep,
exactly like we were saying there, my friend. Let it grow, and now let's start to get heat plus tension equals direction. The heat is going to be the blow dryer. The tension will be a comb or a round brush, which was in my video today. If you guys missed it, I used a round brush. Today's difference is I went from used to using a small round boar's bristle brush to now a big barrel heat brush that lets heat and air go through it. Really, really good video, guys. Check that one out. Heat plus tension, and then start working on that direction. You will have this beard. It's almost a before and after. And look at this area here, the soul patch.
Yes.
The soul patch. Look at the mustache coverage. Look at the face shape.
Yep.
Freaky. Kevin, freaky pick for a goal, because you 100% are going to be able to get this. And of course, we got to hear from Brian. Where did Brian go in here? We know Mr. BC is the blowout beard man. Did I fall asleep and miss him? You did, Brian.
You did.
This was your layup. I threw a behind the back pass to you, and you dropped the ball. It hit you right in the head, which is.
So I mean, you're still on the team and all, but we are gonna look at your benefit package and things like that.
And I do want to say something cool real quickly here. This is Ash. She is a content creator. She does videos on a Canon M50. So if anybody's looking for a good camera or has the M50 and wants advice, she does videos on live streams. But what I really wanted to say is, she just started following the channel. I've been following hers for about a week now, and she came in and has been blown away by the community. Like, she doesn't say anything about how good I am on camera. I'm just giving you a hard time.
We were just watching her before, right? Like,
yeah, I literally was watching her before the stream started.
I didn't know what it was, but I was watching.
Yes. So Ash, but her compliments were all about you guys, all about the community, all about the support. So she messaged me and she's like, "It's so cool how they support you. This community is so cool." just so you guys know, an outsider, fresh perspective, that is what stood out to them. Not this side beard, not these cameras, not this light. It's the community, and I genuinely would not want it any other way. No other way than that, okay? Thanks, I haven't used the blow dryer yet. Perfect. Kevin, if you need a link to specific videos that will help you, please message me. Today's video is going to be very timely and very, very helpful for this. And as Randy said, you got this, man. You'll be there in no time. It's just a matter of time. Truly just a matter of time there. Awesome, Kevin.
This is Kyle B. I decided to take the mayor's advice. That always worries me when I and go for a shorter style while I work on the sides and internal health. I upped my water intake and started vitamins. Here's how the beard is looking now, before and after. Thanks again.
Okay. But boom, this is the mayor's advice. Take it away, man.
All right. So I remember Kyle kind of came in and he was just kind of really, he has that great growth in the goatee, but he was sweating the sides. I said this earlier, a couple guys go similar situation where you're absolutely right. You grow an excellent chin circle beard, and you're slower on the sides and that. So my advice is just to keep this dialed in.
Yep.
And as you wait for this to come through, and who knows how long that's going to be. But look, I think, and in the first one, as cool as it was, and it was a really unique look. Look at his eyes.
Yeah.
And then he knows. He knows that that's where it was meant to be.
He knows. He knows. All right. Hype Star says much better. That's night and day. Absolutely. Let's see what else we got here. D says Dan and Mayor got me interested. The community kept me coming back. And we're fine with that. We are 100% fine with that. Our Facebook group's the same way. Maybe the code gets you interested, like the mayor said earlier. Maybe the giveaways. It's the community that's going to keep you. It's the community that's going to invest you. So it's all true. And I do want to give we're talking about community. I want to give a special shout out here. Let me find where it's at. Can we give some love to the bearded greeter? Can you guys say thank you, Michael? Yeah, you're the man, Michael. He is always in the streams. He's welcoming everybody that he can. He tries his best. That is an aspect of community that is so important. When you feel welcomed, when you walk into the bar and everybody knows your name.
Say your name.
That is huge. So Michael, a.k.a. the bearded greeter, thank you. We see you. We appreciate you. And it really adds to what we have here as a community.
That's being the glue. That's being the glue that holds the community together.
Yep. And I do really, really mean that too. And Paul agrees with you. You can see the confidence in the before and after. It really is true. Yep. 100% true there. So awesome, Kyle. Thank you for that update, my man. All right. I think that is it. This is our last one, guys. This is our giveaway for there is poop talk involved. So normally we do talk about poop from occasions. Not as much on Wednesday, though. I hold back my inner poop talk. Eric with an A gave me a great, because you guys know on Mondays I do this or that questions, and it usually involves at least a couple poop talk this or that's. Eric with an A gave me a great this or that with poop. It's one of the best ones yet. So if you guys have a this or that you like, please send me a message. And I'm not promising you I'm going to use it because some suggestions aren't good. But this time, Eric with an A was good. So it's going to make the show on Monday. So just something to keep in mind there. But $25 gift card, you can get whatever you would like with this win. LCW, conditioner, whatever you guys need.
And while he's drawing that, I'm looking for my Facebook group, guys. That awkward filter Friday. I'm getting
he's invested.
I have high hopes. Okay, show me what you got.
So what are you envisioning? What is this? Okay, for the people who haven't seen your post, because sometimes they do get lost. They are hard to find. What is an awkward filter? Because even one of our moderators had an awkward picture with a normal filter. That's not what you're looking for.
Well, a lot of times your beard throws the centering off. So you might end up in the wrong space on certain filters. And it can be hilarious how it hits. Mine was a clown filter. And I'm this dude with a beard and it's popping out. And but the smile that I had, just whatever picture I used, just it was you dude should not be smiling like that with a beard and a kind of clown costume. There's something wrong there. And just everybody's oh, what are you Pennywise's cousin? Because it hits wrong. If it hits wrong, that's what we're talking about. There used to be awkward family photos was a big thing that they would have there's a coffee table book of awkward family photos. And they're just amazing. When everything just lines up correctly.
Yes. And yeah, absolutely. Shout out to JPB for his kindness, his community. Hope his wife is recovering and doing better. I haven't seen him in here tonight, but if he's in here, shout out to my man JPB. All right, guys, if you see your name on the screen, please leave a comment letting us know that you are here, and you will snag this last $25 gift card of the night. Wesley Z, are you here? I've had very few, I might be knocking on wood here, very few re-rolls in the recent past. Monday, I had 12 giveaways. Guys, if you don't know, I'm live every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Did 12 giveaways, 12 different winners on Monday. And with those, hey, Wes is here. Yeah. Guys, throw a congrats in the chat for Wes.
That's a clean sweep.
Yeah, that is
winners.
Monday, 12 winners, 0 re-rolls. Today, 4 winners, 0 re-rolls. That's cool. That means people are tuning in and staying in.
Yeah, and that's amazing. That means that they're enjoying it, and also it's nice to get the gift card. So congratulations on that. That is just you know how it is. It gets you in the door, and it's hard not to just go for more, for sure. I'm not good at that. Get you in the door, but
I was gonna say that rhymed. Yep. I don't know if you realized that, but that did rhyme.
I was a poet, but didn't know it.
That is true. LCW is in stock, everybody. Something to consider snagging there, grabbing there. You don't know how long it's going to last. There will be a new shipment coming in. And the good thing with LCW is once you have some, you are set for quite a while. If you get that SAE bottle, I would say most of you are good for 6 months probably. And they are going to last at least a year, likely up to 2 years if you're keeping it not in the sunlight, which do showers even have like windows anymore?
Mine.
Is yours?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, I hope not. That's so freaky.
No, nobody wants to be looking in the mayor's bathtub.
Right. But I know that they used to.
Although I did see a bathtub once that rolls out and you can take a bath like over the yard. Nobody can see down, but I feel like Betsy would be like, that's a little bit much.
Yeah,
a little too much.
Chris says, I sent in pictures last week for advice. Chris, if we did cover it, we emailed you back. We always email back. So go and check the email to see if you got a response from us. It would say something like, hey, you're going to be on the show on Wednesday. See you at 9 o'clock. If you did not get an email back from us, please reach out. Sometimes things happen. We don't miss any on our end. I promise that. But sometimes emails don't go through.
Right.
So reach out and make sure we have you set everywhere. Your new shower is epic. Thank you. The first video dropped today that had the new shower in the background. So excited. So crazy to feel tile at your feet. And in case anybody didn't know, my man Randy, aka Randall in the chat, is the one who whipped up the shower and the bathroom and all that stuff for us. So pretty awesome.
I really hope my wife's not watching because isn't that true with your friends? Like,
oh yeah.
Oh, the pictures are posted and we were driving the car and all of a sudden, what's the next project at the mayor's house? I said sitting down and watching TV. That's my project.
And guys, we are going to have to get out of here in the next couple of minutes. It's already probably half hour later than we used to go, but that's okay. We'll what's a half hour,
Yeah.
And I do want to say, though, I will likely be live Friday early afternoon. I'll post on Facebook. That's another reason you should join the group is I have clickable links to all the live streams and videos that are on there. And I'll post on Instagram to let you guys know. But I should be live on Friday for a Q&A where literally I just hammer these questions. You guys throw them in the chat. People in the community in the chat also give their feedback so you get a well-rounded response. Plan on that. If I'm not there, it's because family, and you guys are all probably happy for that, which I love. So I just started using biotin 2 days ago. How long did it take to see results? Usually within a month or two, you're really going to start to see results. Michael, you will know biotin is working if your nails are growing faster. Keratin is the same for your nails, your head hair, your beard hair, your arm hair, your chest hair. If your nails are growing, your beard is also growing. So just keep that in mind.
You're trimming them twice as much. That's a great, like that. I remember from the beginning of my beard journey, instantly I trim my nails at least once a week already.
Yeah.
And that was like 3 times a week.
Yeah. Joe, I have, but I don't like it. My hair is too light to do that. My skin turns red and gets like irritable, even if it's short and I just got a shower. So I have tried it. It does not look good on me. It might on other people.
You've tried it doing it yourself, correct?
I've had
Sam do it.
Both. Yeah, okay. Both. So no, it's just the way my skin is. I don't think the skin fade looks good on people that have really light colored hair. I just think it doesn't. I think it looks better when you have darker hair because then you see that little base. Yep, you see the depth to it. I don't like it on light hair. If you do that, rock on. It just isn't part of my style for that one. Okay. And thank you guys for being here. This was a big show, fantastic show.
Yep.
Yeah, well-rounded. We need this, guys. We 100% need this. This was a crazy week. Tomorrow doesn't get any easier. Oh, and by the way, too, our school, we've had 2 full days this week and a half day. 2 out of 2 full days, we had medical emergencies with students leaving in an ambulance. So they're okay. Allergies and some other things going on. So shout out to them, but it just adds layers of stress and worry to that. Today we had medical emergency. It was my buddy teacher. So I had to receive all of his students so we could give that student privacy. And it was hard. It heightens you.
I could hear it. And I knew the people on like PA and you could hear in their voice. And it really like all of a sudden you start getting worried and you got like all the kids because you can hear in their voice something's upset. Yeah, we don't need that, man. Leslie, can we just have a day? Like just chill. We don't need to have every day. It seems like is an epic, memorable day.
Right. Lately. Especially right now. Mm-hmm. Do you let the mayor work the camera controls? No. The mayor would be like, he's a fidgeter.
I am.
He'd be tapping. He'd be DJ. I can see the mayor like rocking it out there. Nick, nobody has tried Rick Ross oil because the ingredients look terrible. How is it? It's not good. It's really, really bad. I would love to have a conversation with Rick Ross if he opposes and wants to have a live stream where we discuss why his oil is bad. Maybe he'll learn. Maybe he'll listen. Maybe he'll just make a rap about me. Either way, I win at the end of the day. So win. Right. That would be huge. So, hey, Eric, thank you, my man. And oftentimes, guys, Eric works at night. Like literally he gets his kids to bed. His wife is home from work. And then he pops into the lab at night and is hustling, doing his thing.
I do a lot of your Monday nights. I do it. He probably listens. He mostly listens.
Yep. And I do that with a lot of live streams. I try to tell the creator, like Ash, I was listening for a half hour of her stream podcast style. And I try to let everybody know that they have me as supporting. I'm just in the background. Mm-hmm. I know the mayor listens, and then if he like gets brought up, you'll see him like run to the
I
device.
Get so excited. I knock things over on the way.
Are you or are you not in the tub during those Monday live streams?
More times yes than no.
Knew it.
At least part of it. Yes.
Knew it. Not Jack Black. Rick Ross actually. Rick Ross has his own beard oil. He actually has a beard oil page that has like the history of beard oils and stuff. The actual part where it talks about beard oil history is actually good. That part I can't hate on. It is actually good there. And one thing I would like to show you guys is this autofocus is stupid.
And how does it do 2 of them at once?
It's just stupid. It's just like, the best. And even this one, it's not as good, but it is still
clean.
Look at that.
I would ask it to dance if we were at the prom or something.
Right.
That's beautiful.
It's just silly. Just absolutely silly. Really, thank you, Mr. Moore. I appreciate that. And again, a reminder, guys, Beauty and the Beard MI on Etsy is my wife's shop. If you guys want to grab some merch, she's approaching 1,500 sales of merchandise. So that is super, super cool. All right. I always watch a stream earlier. I do too. When I give my kids baths and showers, I always listen in the background too. And final pitch, guys, Commands Corner Facebook group. Most of you will not regret joining it. It might not be for some of you. We still love you. We still hope you come here. Facebook it can be difficult to figure out, but I do promise we're here to help you. If you don't know something, if you have a question, reach out to either of us. We will be back to you. We are teaching, but we still take pride in being timely. The mayor had some lessons today where he couldn't really get to stuff, and he commented like, man, you feel that when you're not getting back to people. And so it's on our mind. It's something that's conscious and we take seriously. So thank you guys for absolutely everything. The gear on Sam C's site is not dishwasher safe. Not dishwasher safe. The Facebook handle is Commands Corner, or if you just want to click a link and go right there, when this stream ends, go to the description. It should be in the description. Other than that, guys, Mayor?
Instagram, you just had that Instagram down, and that's where lately I've been goofing around my stories and just having fun with it. You get to know us a little bit more. We just throw things up from our day-to-day life. It's all an adventure, and we're glad you're here with us. So, that's Jamaican horn out. Mayor out.
All right, guys, watch the video from today. I'll probably see you on Friday with a review at 8 a.m. and then an afternoon early afternoon live. We love you guys. We're still here.